I'm back, and hi. Welcome back to me. I've been gone for the first 3 months of the year. Things that just decided to get crazy. I'm hot. I decided to look a bit nice up here. I decided to look a bit up here. Down there, I'm in my shorts. But hey, I want to be presentable for you. I've missed you. I've missed sitting in front of the camera and talking to you. And so let's do it. Kanyisa is back with As Real As I Can Be. This is me trying to keep it real, and a lot is happening. Oh my god, I'm just gonna do a rundown real quick while I get myself situated here. Clearly feeling hot as fuck. The life coaching is going good. I have an offer out, I have a package, people are messaging. Get in on it. Get in on it. Number 2, I have an online course that's popping. It's starting out next week and excited for that. So I have been busy, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go back on YouTube and I'm just gonna talk to the people. There have been a lot of things coming up with with coaching, and as I'm talking to people and really trying to help people out, so much comes up. I hope that didn't really hurt your ears when I look down at the microphone like that. But today, in my comeback, like the comeback kid, I want to talk to you about the black text. Are we ready? Seriously, are we ready to have a conversation about the black text and its emotional effect on us? So, for those of you that don't know, black people, correct me if I'm wrong, but the essence or my understanding of the black text is when we are told that when you get a job, you have a moral duty to help your family out. But not just help them out, but to take care of them in ways that you put them first. They are your responsibility. That's the black text. That's we raised you, we fed you, we put you through school. Now that you work, it's almost you owe us. Okay? Now, that is all well and good, but I want to talk about the emotional effects of that exchange. I had a client yesterday who really made me think through this, and I was like, holy shit, let's talk about this. Let's have this conversation, okay? So a lot of my work in my coaching is helping people become their most authentic. Their best, to say, this is who I am. And as we were doing that, my client and I, it came up that for her, she's struggling to be this person that she wants to be because of the black text. She said, every time I get paid, what I have left over for myself is rent and food. I don't have excess, and I don't have more to take care of myself. She's like, I want to travel, I want to go to spas, I want to do this, and I make enough to do that. But I can't do it because I have this responsibility to my mom and my brother and his family and all of these things. And so I was sitting with, okay, what do we do now? And then I thought, I'm going to go on YouTube and I'm going to talk to black people. I'm going to talk to us in a way where I am going to keep it real, because this is as real as I can be. We have not really thought about the emotional impact of the black text. We haven't thought about the ways that it keeps us down, the ways that it keeps us financially stuck, the ways that it keeps us in lifestyles and positions that we don't want to be anymore. Now, I am 100% up for helping my family. I will help them as much as I can. I've done that. I've done it. I've been working since 2010. 10, even before that, getting paid, sending money home because it was my responsibility to do so. And I still, I still feel like it is now. And I know that when some of my family members see this video, they're going to be like, really? Really? But I want to talk mostly about what that exchange feels like when you are not met with a gratitude, when you are not met with B, support, when you are not met with 3, love. Because what is happening in that exchange is that you keep giving and giving and giving and giving and giving and giving. And what it feels like at the end of the day is that you are so empty, depleted, and you have nothing else to give, and you are completely alone. Because the people that you are giving to have no interest in who you are as a person. All they want is for you to give and for them to take. And at what point does it get where you say, I have nothing to give? And when I talk about not having anything to give, it's not about money. It's an emotional exchange where you feel like people only talk to me when they want something. People only show up in my life when they want to ask me for something. People are only interested in what I am doing when they want something. And so you are not fulfilled. And you are giving from a place of pain, frustration, and loneliness. When I was talking to my client yesterday, I felt her loneliness. So she lives in a different town from her family, and she's like, I have no one to talk to. I have no one to talk to. And I said, what are you afraid of the most when you tell your family? Because it's about setting boundaries, right? It's about saying, this is what I want. I am willing to help you. Now, don't go around being like, Kanyisa told us not to help our family. Help your family. Help them, especially when you can. But help them from a place of overflow. There's a difference. When you help from a place of overflow, it doesn't feel painful. And so help them from a place of overflow where it doesn't hurt. It's not fulfilling to help from a place of pain, right? And so when I sat with her and I said, create boundaries. She's like, how? And I said, tell them what you want. Tell them that this is who you are now, and this is how you are willing to engage, and this is what you need. And she was like, but then I will lose them. Then I'll have no one. And I live in America, and my client lives in an African country. I don't want to say where because I don't want to out my clients, whatever. And I said to her, you are on a phone call with a stranger on a different part of the world because you are already alone. The people that you want to keep in your life, they have communicated who you are to them, a giver. And you are alone because you are frustrated, in pain, you're hurt, you're feeling taken advantage of by these people that you don't want to be without. But in hindsight, you are already without because you're already alone. And so I wanted to share this video. You guys know that my videos are short because I want to leave you thinking. And I want to think through, how do we protect ourselves as Black children? As, people my age now, we have kids. Are we going to raise them with, when you are older, you are going to take care of me because you owe me? You should have seen my client's face when I said, you don't owe your mother for being a mother. Your mother chose to be your mother. It was her responsibility to raise you. She was like, well, I'm going to have to sit with that one. I was like, but it's true. And I don't say that from a place of like, be evil and no. I'm saying that from a place of, You get to take care of yourself. Black children, black families, black mothers, you don't own your children. They are their own people. And I want you, if you are sitting with this and this is hitting home for you, I want you to know that your family does not own you. You are your own person. And what that means is you have allowed people, up until this moment, you have allowed people to take advantage of you. People will treat us how we allow them to. And it is your duty, it is your responsibility today, it is your job to take that power back. Because if you don't, you are going to be sitting next year empty, frustrated, in pain, giving, with no one giving back to you. And so that for me is the emotional impact of the black tax. It is saying, give when you don't have. Give when you don't have. And when you have, give everything. And so how do we, as black people, as African people, how do we empower ourselves while being responsible? But how do we empower ourselves to give from a place of love, fulfillment, and pleasure? Because everything we do without pleasure is pain. Right? And I want you to sit with that knowledge, and I want you to sit with those feelings of what is this exchange, and how does it fulfill, or how does it deplete me? And what are the boundaries now that you are willing to set? Listen, if you're like, I'm okay doing this, I'm okay going to bed crying at the end of the month because I don't have anything else, because if you're okay with it, then great. But if you're not okay with it, if this video is making you feel, oh, this is where it's coming from, this is my source of my struggle, then I want you to think about setting boundaries with your family. I want you to think about setting boundaries that are going to be fulfilling to you and them, that are going to change the rules of engagement, but also like mostly boundaries that will empower you. We have to be empowered to be authentic. But that's not work that someone else will do for us. That's work that we need to do for ourselves. And so if this video is hitting home for you, if you are like, oh my God, holy shit, how did she know? And you need help. You need help with, how do I set boundaries? I mean, I can sit for days and we can have this conversation, or you can just drop me an email and I will give you 30 minutes of my time. We'll do a discovery call and we will have this conversation. And after that call, if you want to work with me in my coaching, I'll tell you how that all works. But with this video, my intention was to purely say, pay attention. Pay attention to how the black text, how anything that you do, anything that you give, how it impacts you emotionally, how it hurts or heals you, how it fulfills or traumatizes you. Okay? And that is all I have for you today. And I wish you a fantastic weekend. And I'll see you again on another episode of As Real As I Am next Friday. Yo, I have a podcast coming out. I'm so excited. Things are moving forward. I am in this place of like, aggression, being aggressive with going after the things that I want, aggression and discipline and focus. And I hope this helps you. I really do. That's all I want. I just want to help you. I want to help you have healing conversations. And I'll talk to you again next week. Bye.